Okay, on to the next problem. I'm doing a medium now. Group anagrams. Got 20 minutes on the time. Let's see if I can do this. Given an array of strings, group the anagrams together. You can return the answer in any order. Anagrams are where, well, let's see. Oh, so you have like the letters and how many different like words you can create from those letters? Those are what anagrams are? Oh yeah, an anagram is a word or phrase formed by rearranging the letters of a different word or phrase using all the original letters exactly once. Yeah, cool. All right. So wait, hold on. Given an array of strings, group the anagrams together. You can return the answer in any order. Okay. So bat, nat, tan, 8, eat, tea. Okay. Just to kind of read the example more, there's no strings in string that can be rearranged to form bat. Then 10 are anagrams, thus they can be rearranged to form each other. Yep, form each other. Empty case, and just one case. Okay, so these are base cases. Nice. Now, in terms of assumptions to make, can strings this list be empty? If there's no anagrams, then all of them would just be like one element in each sublist. Can they be any order? No, I mean, it says return in any order. Dichotomy, like, I guess it has to be any solid string. Could there be numbers in them? That would make sense with it. Well, what are the content of the string? I'd imagine they're only letters. So let's confirm that too. And boundary, order. Yeah, I think that's all the constraints I wanted to think about. Yeah, string size consists of lowercase English letters. Awesome. So it has to be one. There has to be one element in the strings. Okay, cool. And the length of strings can be 0 to 100. So it can be empty to 100. Cool. I don't think I asked that question. Good to keep in mind. So immediately, I'm just gonna kind of take a note of the base cases. If length of string is equal to 1. Maybe I don't need to consider this, but you know what? It's fine. List string strings. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and now if I were to do this by myself, I look at this list over here. For example, eat, tea, tan, 8, nat, bat. I would basically just take the word eat. Then with T, I would see if, so I see T, A, E, E, so I can just kind of create a list of its own, add it there. Same thing with 10, I would check, are there any letters? So T I see, A I see, N I don't see, so I can't do that. Same thing with 8, I would check all the letters. Same thing with nat, same thing with bat. And then all the anagrams you kind of just take out and then continue with the rest. So you do eat, tea, and 8 would be in one sublist. So now you'd only check tan, nat, and bat. So I am seeing like time complexity for this brute force method I'm thinking about as O of n squared, because for each, like, so I would have to go 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 worst case, then t 1, 2, 3, 4, technically one less, but you know, I can technically check eat again. But I hope that makes sense. If not, then I'll try explaining that, learning how to explain that better. Space complexity, I have no idea. Because I do need to return a list of strings. I guess there is some space complexity. I guess O of n. Because I am, this is the output and I want to be, actually I don't know about this. That's a good question to ask. Does the list I'm returning count as space complexity? I think it does actually. Yeah, I think it does. In terms of optimizing this, check each word against each other. It's basically brute force. Optimized. I have no idea. There was like an easier problem for this. There's like what's it called? This is group anagrams. I think there was like single anagrams or something as an easy. I kind of skipped that and went straight to the medium. Maybe that wasn't a smart idea. I can't think of an optimal solution though. I have 14 minutes left. Yeah, nothing coming to mind. Alright, let me do the can't think of anything right now. So let me just work on the brute force solution. Let's see if this is even needed. I don't even know if that's even needed. But what I'll do is I'm thinking whether I should do indices or the other way, and I have no idea. Like the strings. Let me just stick with indices. Like the strings. Yeah, like the strings. And I want to start from 1 actually. I'm gonna create like a result. Just kind of set up what I need to return so I don't forget that later. And then I'll just be appending the list in here. So for I and j, I want to do and would I be allowed to mutate the string? That would be another question I would want to ask. But I'm going to mutate the string because I can. And hold on, let me reread the question, because I find that when I don't read the question properly, I create a solution and it ends up like being a little bit off because I didn't read the question properly. So given an array of strings, group the anagrams together. You can return the answer in any order. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this right. So and also, why is Python camel case? I thought Python was snake case, but I'm just gonna go along with the flow. Strings I, strings j. Okay, and I'm just create a helper method to deal with that. If is an anagram. I think I don't need to write equal to true. Then we just over here I'll just create like a temp, like a holder, and I'll just do temp. I'll actually start off with strings I. Okay, and then I'll just append string. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Strings j. And after going through all that, I just want to append temp to result, like that. Now, in terms of is anagram, now where do I write this? So let me just come here. Like, how does this class thing work? I guess I gotta do it inside the class. Is anagram string 1, string 2. Anagram. So I need two cases, return false and return true. Right? For Wait, hold on. I guess it's not guaranteed that that length of string 1 is equal to length of string 2. This is not guaranteed, right? So if this is not guaranteed, then we can return false. And then I'll do like a pointer. I think pointer. I can also do like a for I in range. 0 length of string 1. And then just use both of that. So if string 1I is not equal to string 2I, return false. And then by the end, I want to return true. And that should be good. That should be good. Again, I'm holding a result of at least O of n. Time complexity is this as well. There should be an optimal way to do this. I just can't think of one even now. So like if actually let me confirm if this works first, and then I'll think of the optimal. But I'm seeing like the nested structure always has a way to make it more optimal. Like I just noticed patterns with arrays. Maybe like a dictionary. How do you do dictionary in this one? Maybe like a pointer approach, like a 2-pointer strategy. Sliding window? No, that doesn't make sense. All right, let's confirm this is true. So if length strings is equal to 1, return strings. That's an easy one. Result for I in range 0 to length strings, temp, you start off with eat, for example. For j in range 1, length of strings, so start from here to the end. Oh, I haven't removed the stuff. How about now? Yeah, hold on. Mutating the string is going to cause a bit of problems, now that I'm thinking about it. But you know what? So if I do strings, string strings dot remove, and then how do you like what do you put in the element here? Do you put in? Hold on, let me search it up. So remove Python. You need to put in the element. What if you have the exact same word? Would it remove the first sentence? Yeah, for the first occurrence. Which I think should be okay. Yeah. Strings I. And then that means I can just start from 0 if I do this. But this is going to be a problem. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, string 1, strings I, and then just use string 1, 5 minutes left. String 1. I think it should be okay. I hope so. Because I saved this to a variable now, I don't think it should call strings I again and then check that string 1 has been it would since string 1 has been removed, it wouldn't then calculate string like for example t as the new string 1 because we've already done that before. Like it would just kind of loop between this. Like it wouldn't run this line again, I think. This assignment. pretty sure, hopefully. Let's see. String 2. Strings J. Should be a better way than mutating the list then. This is getting complicated. String 2. And temp strings dot remove string 2. Okay, now let's go through this. So result for I, 0 to length of strings, string 1, which is eat. Temp, which is like eat and just eat. It'd be better if I can like draw something, kind of like a debugger, but I'm just going to quickly go through it because I have 3 minutes left. Strings.remove, so now there's everything except eat. Eat is gone from the strings array. For j in range 0 to length of strings, string 2, string j. Okay, so now t is string 2. If anagram string 1 and string 2, let's go here. Length of string 1 and string 2 are the same, so this will not be run. We'll go over here. For I in range 0 to length of string 1, if string 1, oh shoot, hold on. Hold on. They don't need to be the exact same. They just need to have the same letters. They need their anagrams. So if string 1 in string 2, not in string 2, right? If like I don't know, if E is not in string 2, which might be 10, then we should return false. Yeah, otherwise return true. That should be good, I think. Okay, good. A good thing I'm going through this. I'm noticing some mistakes. So then we want to temp.append it to the anagram list. Remove, so now t is gone, right? So now it's just tan 8 nat bat. And then result.append. Well, this is after we do the entire this array. So we know tan's not going to work, we know nat's not going to work, bat's not going to work, but we know 8 is going to work. It's going to go through false. Yeah, this is not going to run, like this is not going to return false, it's going to return true. And then we're going to append it to temp and remove it from the overall array. So now it's going to just be tan, nat, and bat. Result.append, temp. So now result will have this right there. Now if we go on to the next one, for I in range 0 to length of strings, so now it's just going to be 3. We start off with 10. And yeah, should be good. And then we'll keep it running until this is 1. Yeah, so this case over here, it's gonna be like, so when this is 1, this is gonna work. 0 to 1. So string 1, I, temp, string 1, strings.remove, but then this one is not gonna run. So then you can do result.append temp and then return result. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. I have 1 minute left. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. What did I do? Is anagram. Name anagram is not defined. Do I have to move it inside? How do I do this? It's in the same level, class level. Let me try moving it inside. I never really understood why we would have to move it inside. But let me do it. Let me just do that at the top here. Okay. I don't have any comments, which is odd. Let me try running that again. Come on. Rip. Ah, my timer's over. You heard it, but I'll put like a 10-minute extra timer. This index had a range. What happened? What happened? So why is this being run? Oh, do I need to? But like, if length is if this is 0, oh, sorry, so this is already 0. If the length is 0, it should be okay. But if it's the length is 1, there's like 1 more left, for example, then it shouldn't be a problem. Oh man, mutating, I gotta find a better solution other than mutating. I don't like this. String 2, string j. Why would this give me a problem? Is there a console anywhere? Source code? Test result? There's no like console. If I print out strings, just out of curiosity, will it show me like a output console? STDI does. So why does that go out of range? Interesting. Is the length of strings not updated as you remove string 2? And print j. Ideally a debugger would be better for this, but we've got to do what we got to do. Okay, so 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So what I'll do is also print out strings over here. Zero, 1, 2, 3. So that's a problem. 0, 1, 2. Okay, so the increment, the j is getting incremented each round when it shouldn't. Yeah, this is a problematic solution. I don't like this. I would ideally what would I do? Maybe instead of like mutating it, like add a dictionary, or like add like like an array. So like if it's already gone over that word and wanted to do it again, that's what I would probably do. Alrighty. Okay, good attempt. Good attempt. I'm gonna leave it at that. And come back to this question after doing the easier version. How do I stop this? Oh, there we go. Okay, bye-bye.